Okay.
Joining us now from the University of South Dakota is head coach Dawn Putzawhite and student athletes Hannah Shervin and Grace Larkins. Again, just a reminder on format, and for you guys, we will have potentially some Zoom questions too, so you could have media and Zoom questions. And for the media members, please, when you're ready for a question, state your name and affiliate. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Dawn, and then we'll move to the student athletes. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, I thought our young ladies played with a great deal of energy, intensity. I thought our defensive awareness and toughness was very good from the opening tip. Western Illinois did a really good job of continuing to attack. Danny Nichols kind of got going there. I think she might have scored 9 straight points, kind of gave them some momentum. Then they got us on some back cuts in the first half, and then I thought we did a good job making some adjustments. Our young ladies really continued to dig in defensively and found ways to kind of turn them over, and they're a team that is very challenging to do that with. So I thought our offense was pretty good for the most part. I thought we were efficient, took care of the ball against a team that's kind of hard to take care of the ball against, and found a way to score it without really making arc shots at a high level, but hopefully that comes in the next game. So overall, I thought our effort, energy was really, really good. Grace played a great basketball game for us. Hannah played really well when she was in the game. She thought she wanted some extra rest, I guess, today. So anyway, no, that happens sometimes. I thought her fouls were very aggressive fouls, and so she's got to learn when to really be aggressive and kind of when to let some things go. But certainly I thought she was a huge factor in the game, certainly early on when we were able to kind of get it to her.
Questions for the student athletes?
Bailey Zopke, Yankton, Preston Dakota. And Hannah, for you guys to have to play this team twice in less than a week, was there any extra challenge getting ready for today's game?
We talked about this in the locker room briefly before Coach P came in. I think in the past few years that's happened to us quite a few times, playing a team at the end of the normal conference season and then coming into the Summit League and playing them right away again, so we had good preparation from that.
Sean Bauer at Keller TV. Grace, career high in your first Summit League tournament game. What was just going right for you today?
I think just we were all working as a team and just executing what we came to do, and it just it wasn't really me, it was just everyone working together, and everyone has their days where the gaps are really open for them and maybe not other people, and that was just for me today.
Michael McClary, Argus Leader. Grace, there was a timeout where you were smiling quite a bit towards the end. What were you guys discussing at that late timeout in the fourth quarter?
I don't remember.
You put her on the spot on that one. Yeah.
Probably her just having a good game, and it's exciting for a freshman to do that in the Summit League tournament.
At the end of the first couple quarters, you got an opportunity to kind of create for yourself. Were those sets called for you?
Some of the ball screen sets, but yeah, the ball screen.
She used to making some reads out of some late kind of quarter scenarios, and I think Grace does a great job of understanding, she's in attack mode and then kind of understanding what her options are.
Hannah, just 5-6 days ago, whatever Monday was, you, Chloe, and Liv combined for 62 points today, 27. What's that say just about the other scores you have on this team and them stepping up?
Yeah, I think it definitely shows the depth that we have on our team, and they got their opportunities today and they used them well, and I couldn't be happier for our team for that.
Hannah, what were some of the openings that you were seeing down low at the very start of the game?
I think just this, what Grace is saying, the reads that our other teammates were making were to be inside, and they did a great job of getting the ball inside to me.
Anything else for the student athletes? All right, thanks, ladies.
Good job, guys.
All right, go ahead.
Don, you jumped on them early 9-0. They came back to tie it. After it was 15-15, I think it was like a 16-1 run for you guys. Was there any communication between you and the players, on the court? What happened that allowed you guys to do that?
Well, I think when we've played Western Illinois in the past, our first 2 games against them, there have been stretches where we've played with great toughness and discipline, and then there have been some where Western Illinois can score really quickly, they can score very efficiently, they can score from all 5 spots, and so as soon as you relax, even for a split second, or if you don't have a hand high right away and you try to challenge a shot after they start shooting it, they usually make it. And so our goal in this game was to play with great toughness and discipline throughout the course of it, understanding, because we've seen it before, how they can make you pay. And I thought we really were kind of locked in. I thought they made some adjustments from the last time that we played them, on both ends of the court, and I think our players continued to kind of modify what they had to do.
Don, you touched on it a little bit in your opening, but you were forced 24 turnovers today against a team that doesn't, like you said, doesn't turn over very often. What was the game plan, or what was it that you were able to force that many and then score often?
Yeah, I don't know if it was anything different than what we tried to do against them. I thought our awareness was probably a little bit better. I think we had a challenge certainly playing on Monday of this week, and then the challenge is you're playing against the same opponent, and maybe there's some good in that because you have distinct memories and great film to see from the last game, so there could be an advantage because we know them really well. The disadvantage is you played on Monday of the conference tournament, and then you turn around and you're playing against a team that's really, really hungry. I think Western Illinois is a team that everybody knows that they shoot it. They're 14th in the country in threes made on the season, but they're also in the top 50 in the country in free throws made, so they attack you in so many different ways. Their dribble penetration or pass penetration inside is really, really tough. When they get that, they score it efficiently, and I thought they did that tonight. When they kick it out, those are good in-rhythm shots for them. And so I think we were probably locked in at a pretty high level and forced some opportunities. I thought our post kids did a really nice job defensively. I thought our perimeter kids, really were kind of locked in to try to understand how they had to fight through some of the screens that they set, because their motion is really challenging. If you don't guard screens the right way, they shoot it. If you do guard screens the right way and you lock in on that aspect, they're dumping it inside. And so I thought our overall awareness in this game was at a pretty high level.
Get 25 pretty good looks from three and only made 6 of them. Is there any way to remedy that going forward?
I don't know. I thought a lot of them were really good shots. I think the reality is we defended at a really high level. We scored it even still pretty efficiently, but I thought we got good looks, and that's what you can control.
We'll go one last question right here in the front.
And Don, we talked about the growth of Grace last week, with senior day, and she was still shining tonight, new senior high. What's kind of that, has there been anything different in practice or anything the last week or two that you've really seen Grace kind of explode?
Well, I think Grace is someone who is kind of an attack mode, really aggressive player, and does a lot of really good things for our team because she can kind of get to the rim and make things happen. But she's also really aggressive defensively, and today you saw her get a bunch of steals. She's got really active hands, and so I think it's more a matter of just kind of her getting more and more comfortable and understanding teams, the way Western Illinois helps in different scenarios. The first time she saw it was kind of a challenge, kind of got better at it both times, the last 2 times that we've played. So I think it's just a matter of experience for her, and I think her teammates do a really good job of continuing to encourage her and talk to her and help bring her along too.
Thanks, Don.